Hey, welcome back. This is episode 2 of the Oolite 1.90 plus lots of mods Let's Play Poorly. My name is Kevin. I actually had attempted to record for about an hour just between the last one and this one after getting some lunch, but it did not actually record, which is okay because I spent most of that time just talking about the mods that were installed and then talking about all the equipment that could be bought, which in retrospect probably wasn't the best use of my time. So we didn't actually get to do very much anyway once I realized. I went for an hour, probably spent about 30 minutes of that stuff just saying nothing interesting, and then did a couple of runs in a few of these sectors. So basically, long story short, we haven't done too much off screen, as it were, off camera. What we did do, though, was go from Bemera up to Kutiri. I think that's what we did, and then down to Isinor, we were buying and selling some things. But one thing that I did do, and you'll see this here, and I'll show you elsewhere. I'll show you what in the ship outfitting what that is about. I got a large cargo bay, which you can see down in the equipment. Large cargo bay right there in the middle, and that added 15 tons of storage space to my ship. You can actually see on ship outfitting, which is F3, over here. These are the ship outfitting options. These are all the equipments, which at first I thought were sorted by tech level, but it turns out it's not quite that. I don't really know exactly what it is. I do know that we're in a tech level 7 zone, and we were in a tech level 4 zone. And when we looked at the when we looked at the equipment in the old zone, in the other zone, we didn't have 1-ton dummy, 5-ton dummy, 10-ton dummy, which I'll talk about in a second, but we do now, which means that they are higher than tech level 4. But it does mean that obviously this is not sorted by tech level because this is the first thing that shows up. But regardless, so a 1-ton dummy, these dummies are tiny metal pieces placed between equipments to take damage with a bit higher odds than the real equipment. That is added in by one of the OXPs, one of the mods, and it just helps protect against damage to systems. So there's a few other things in here that were added that are in this system and not in the previous one, but that's okay. We don't have to really worry about those. Like I said, I spent maybe 15 minutes talking about that in the video that didn't save. That's fine. I'm not mad. But yeah, so we will probably get to a lot of this down the road. However, the thing I do want to talk about more than anything else here are these things here. The travel mod, the ship mod, and the target mod. These will be added to the Vimana HUD, which we mentioned last time, on the left side and the right side of the HUD. Once we are able to buy these, the travel mod gives us travel information and the required fuel to get to our next sector, next system. The ship mod displays our ship status information, and the target mod displays information about the current target. So these are really valuable additions to the Vimana HUD that we're running on. The other thing that's useful, which I hope is here, yes, the telescope. That's the thing we are aiming for right now. We may end up being able to buy it now. I'm not sure. No, we cannot because we don't have anything in our hull, which means 534 credits is exactly what we've got. But the telescope will change the game dramatically because it will give us a lot more scanner power. We'll be able to see a lot of information in the system. When we're out and flying about, we'll be able to see where the mass log zones are. So that's the thing we want. But we don't want to buy it yet because then we'll have no money left to do trading. So we are in Isinor. Like I said, we off screen in my lamented video that didn't save. We were. I think we started out in Bemera, went up to Kutiri, sold some stuff, bought the cargo bay expansion, which added 15 tons to our cargo hold, and then back down to Isinor, which is a, as you can see, poor agricultural zone. So what we're going to want to do here is buy. We want to buy raw materials and then sell them at an industrial area which needs them. And you don't really have to think about it too much. Basically, all you're really looking at is your differential, percent differential. The greater the differential, the better your profit. That should be straightforward, right? So let's go ahead and filter what we've got here. So fresh water and food are available. And we could take in 32 tons of food, 65 tons of water is for, this is what's for sale. If we do food, how much can I get? I can get an actual full 32 tons, and we still have some money left over. I think I'm going to do that. And maybe some fresh water. There we go. We are now loaded up 35 tons. We still have 290 credits in cash. This is great. So, let's see. So now, we do want to go to a technology area, an industrial area. However, we probably want to go back to this one, because this one doesn't fine us if we try to dock. This is not one of those ones that has restricted access. These two do, because this one, well, no, does this one? I don't remember now. Don't, actually, maybe not. No, it does not. That one's good, and so is, but not this corporate state. The Zions is a corporate state. They don't let us in unless we have a visa or have it set to home system privileges, which we can buy, but we don't have the money for that just now. But Tianisla is a level 12 tech area, so that might be fun to look at the equipment there, and that will let me get up to speed. Get everybody up to speed from what happened in the missing episode. Okay, so we're going to do that. And we're going to go and save and scoot. Here we go. I would love to say that I was being absolutely brilliant in the missing episode, but really I wasn't. I was just spending 20 minutes talking about the... oops, didn't want to do that. I did that too in the last episode. About 20 to 30 minutes talking about all the expansions that I have installed, which is really not very useful content. It's very boring. It'll be fun to do a little bit more piecemeal maybe, or do a single episode with just that so you can skip it if you don't care. And then I went through a whole lot of the equipment. So I spent a good chunk of the time just being absolutely boring. So, it's a good thing that's gone. Here we go. We're going to zip out a little bit, and then we're going to turn on our witch space drive and fly over to Tianisla. Uh-oh, that's a bad dude. That's somebody who wants to attack us. Let's get out of here. Don't like it. Oh, no. There's a lot of people coming at me. You know what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to save scum, most likely. That's probably what's going to happen. 'Cause I'm a bad player. Oh, no, I might make it. I might make it out. Look at that. We're using up our fuel, though. Hopefully we won't need it to get closer. Okay, there we go. Okay, now into Taurus Drive. Alright, let's go find the planet. There we go. There's our planet. Still have 2.7 light years worth of fuel, so that means we have enough to inject once we get close. We should be okay. It won't take us forever to get to the station. We do need to find the station, though, and these ships, I don't know what those guys are up there. A bunch of things going on up there. I think this one right here in front of the reticle is another station of some sort. That's, I think, a carrier of some kind. Uh-oh. There we go. But I haven't been to it. And all of these, all of the ships and everything, they get generated every time you enter the system. So a lot of it isn't persistent, but it's generated in such a way that it feels like it is persistent, because a lot of the stations are the same and so on. And so, you know, you kind of don't notice. But what it does do is it allows the game to be really small, and allows it to run on lower systems because it's not requiring so much data. It's not actually running other systems in the background. It's not running other sectors in the background. They basically don't exist as far as the game is concerned until you go there, which means that you're not doing you're not processing a whole bunch of junk like you do in X4 Foundations, which is honestly my favorite game of all time. That game, everything is modeled all the time. And so it does require a fairly beefy computer, especially in the mid and late game, to not just tank your frame rates. Oolite, on the other hand, doesn't really do that. So the only thing that happens is that when you're in a system, if there's a lot of stuff going on, Sometimes it can cause your frame rate to jitter a little bit if your computer isn't quite up to snuff. Mine isn't quite up to snuff. So because of how all of the expansions that I have, it's doing a lot more processing than the base game is, and as a result, it's taking a bit of a hit. Not so much for the frame rate all the time. For example, like you can see on the bottom left there now, my frame rate goes from 60 down to 30, up to 60, down to 30, and that drops to 30 very, very briefly. And that's, I think, just because it's processing a whole bunch of like ships traveling and other things going on. So that's fine. All right, here we go. Let us talk to this guy. All right, so we have to wait now. So we're going to go up over here. Where is it? Where is it? It was over here. Where's the... There it is. Okay, we are at the right spot. We want to be here. We want to fly to the station-facing side of the buoy and wait for clearance. Mind the oranges, Marlin! I don't know what that means. It's weird, but I like it. Okay, so we're going to get a little bit farther away because I think that it doesn't know. I did it again. I keep switching my primed equipment, and I don't really need to. So I think it probably wants us to go a little bit farther away from the buoy. Maybe? I don't know. Where's the buoy? Right there. I did. How far? It's 1.3. Maybe I need to get... Yeah, I think maybe I need to get a little bit farther away from it. Let's find out. Okay. I wish it would tell me where I need to be. I am definitely there. I am definitely where I'm supposed to be. Ah! Okay, fine. All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Docking Man. All right, let's go. Let's go up to 140. Now, we do have only a certain amount of time before we can get in, before the docking clearance ends, but usually, you don't run out of time if you're going at the required 40% speed from the buoy. Like, it'll give you enough time. So, here we go. I love the look of these stations. The updated graphics and then the added graphics from the modders is just incredible. I mean, obviously it's not Elite Dangerous in terms of the number of shaders and the complexity of the structures, but you can't say it's not pretty. You can't say that does not look good for a free, low footprint game made by a variety of people over time. I mean, that's just good. That just looks so good. Here we go. All right, we are in. Okay, a lavish full-sensory holocaust to promote the great volcanoes of Tinius fills almost a third of the docking facility, with a cacophony of smaller banner ads for local shops and restaurants on every side. Dodging through the virtual presentations, you almost collide with a genuine station attendant who's there to scan your registry and charge 16 station fees. All right, so we've got our load. We're going to go and sell that. We're going to basically double. We're going to almost... Yeah, we're going to actually more than double our haul. So we bought 32 at 7.4, and we are now selling them at 15.1. We have 750 in cash. And, ooh, fresh water, too. 775 in cash. Oh, I like that. Let's save. You know what? Am I going to do it? Well, before I do that, let me think about this. We have emails. Docking penalty and purchasing equipment. Okay, delete. That's fine. Let's see. Do I want to do it? Do I do it? I think I do it. I think I'm going to do it. If it's here. If I can find it. Where are you? Are you here? Maybe they don't have it at Tinius. Oh, there it is. Telescope. 500 credits. Here we go. Get some of that sweet, sweet telescope. Okay. Now we're here, and we need to buy some stuff to sell some stuff. Okay, so we only have 275 in cash, so we're going to want to go with the lower end stuff. So maybe alloys. No, that's machinery, really, because we need to kind of go back and forth with Isanor for now. I think is probably the way to do it. I mean, it's boring, but we just need more money. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some machinery. Ha! 5 tons. Wow. All right. Well, there's nothing else we can really do. We have parcel contracts, but look, I mean, it's sending me all over the way to the east side of the system. You can see a little the red cross. That's the destination for the parcel delivery. Don't want to do that. Galcop bulletin board gives us some things, but we need the ASC. We need the other scanner to be able to really do that well. To go collect stuff, recover stolen items, and things like that. Deliver data package. Where do they want that? Show the destination. Maybe? That's a feudal zone. They might hate me. They might hate everybody. They might attack me on sight. And it'll take me a while to get there. It says it takes 36 hours to get there directly, estimated. And we have a day. Oh boy, that's cutting it close. Because I don't think I want to go there directly. Because I want to have enough. I need enough fuel to be able to scoot out of any danger with my injector. And I won't have enough fuel to do that if I use up 6 light years of fuel. I only have 1 light year's worth of fuel left. I'll need to refuel before I do that. And that's not safe. It's not safe. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. I know it'll be more fun, but I'm not that good. All right, so we bought our stuff. We have our destination. We have our telescope. Now we get to see the cool stuff. All right, here we go. All right, so now first thing we want to do is we want to turn on the MFDs. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, God. No, I want to keep the one I had, that one. I'm going to go to the second one. And rangefinder. There it is. That's the telescope. So notice here what the telescope shows us. It shows us everything in range out to, in this case, 600 kilometers. And it tells you the rough orientation to get there. So notice it says, the one right now says 12 kilometers to the dodecahedron station, 174 degrees. And then there's that little caret telling me if I do this, now it's going down. If I do this, if I go up, if I pitch up, that degrees is going to drop. And then it's going to be right there. Look at that. Oh, that's the other thing it does. Oh, God, turn off my weapons. When the telescope is active, it does a lot better targeting, a lot more proactive targeting. Again, I never figured out, I haven't figured out how the targeting systems work in this game. It doesn't matter. It does the thing, and I just let it do its thing. But you can also see there in the telescope MFD on the upper right there, all those different markers of how to get to the thing that you might want to see. So you can also see there's a police drone, there's a nav buoy, there's an adder named Baboon, there's a Constor and a Chronicle Array. That's the Chronicle Array from one of the OXPs. There's the Orbital Graveyard we could go to. We're not going to do any of that right now, but you could, and it tells you how far away it is and how to get there, like the orientation you need to take. Now, the next cool thing that this does is it shows you the mass locks. And we are going to have to figure out how to get those in a minute here. I hopefully can do it from here. No, you know what? We'll witch space over to the next zone because that's where that'll be easiest to spot it. Oh, and notice it's currently targeted at a special interstellar repairs facility, which is not meaningful for us right now. We don't need that. Here we go. Let's get out of mass lock. There we go. All right. Look at that. See that little circle? Mass locked. That circle is telling me where the mass lock zone is around the planet. And as we proceed forward with better technologies in the telescope, we will be able to get more mass lock information. I feel like there should be more than there is right in here, but I don't know for sure. Maybe I need my weapons on. I don't remember now. I don't. There we go. Okay. Oh Jesus! Don't want that. Don't want that. Nope. Need to get out of there. Well, anyway, so the telescope, the big thing that the telescope gives you is the ability to determine where your mass log zones are, so you can avoid them. Especially when there's a lot of zones, like a lot of ships floating around and a lot of stations and so on. It's really helpful. There we go. To help you get around them and to know where they are coming, so that you can like evade them and not get mass locked. And it also lights up the nav buoys. Look at that. Even if I don't have that targeted, which I can't avoid right now because it already said it, but even if I don't have that targeted, you'll see that green dot, that green little glowy bit there. Here we go. Oh, we want to go this way. Oh boy. Okay. All right. So now let's go ask this guy if we can get in. That's the other thing. With my weapon systems offline, everywhere I pass along will target. If I turn my weapons back on, it won't do that. But this is useful if you don't want to just, if you're like trying to find something. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's talk to this guy. Prioritize outgoing traffic, because we're just going to have to, we're going to have to go over there. Oh, and now I have granted permission. Okay, goody, goody, goody. There we go. All right. Well, that's it. Antelope or tramp taxi. That's fun. Okay, that is starting to get annoying. Let's turn our weapons back on so it doesn't do that. All right, here we go. I'm coming in at a bit of an angle. They're not going to like that, but that's okay. As long as I don't scrape the sides, no one has to know. Slow down a little bit. Maybe go down just a touch. And go up. Oh god. Oh god. I feel like I've made a terrible life choice here. I shouldn't have been quite so enthusiastic. Let's see. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's make it. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get in there? Yes, I think we can. Oh boy. I'm drunk. Look at that. Oh god. Yes! The harsh glare of artificial lighting does nothing for the cheap murals of the Isanorian parking meters Galcop commissioned for this station. Thankfully, they deduct your 3.5 docking charge automatically, and you're free to go about your business here. All right. So let's go ahead and sell our machinery. 379.2. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So let's save. Now, let's go and see what else we should... Okay, yeah, we're like we did last time. We're in really good shape here with the Isanor in terms of what we can buy, because the it's a very, very poor agricultural zone, and so it is selling these things at fire sale prices. Fresh food, fresh water and food. The best one might be liquor and wines, and I have a feeling that'll do us pretty well. No, but we only get 17 tons. I want more of that. Let's do some food. That's only 8 tons of... What? Oh, they only had 8 tons. Okay, let's do that, and then do some water. Gives us a little bit of money left over. And then we're going to go back here. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, we're going to go back there. Alright, so the next thing we're going to be chasing is some of those HUD modifications. So we're going to need a few thousand in order to do that. I have half a mind to just sell my my laser at this point, just to get a little bit more cash, because I'm not going to be using it. Maybe sell the pylons, but have the missiles as well, because again, I'm not planning to use those anytime soon. And it will give me a little bit of leg room for other equipment stuff. Okay, there. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I love the telescope so much. So all of those circles indicate mass lock zones. So if you pass into a zone that's mass locked, your ship will pull out of Taurus. So I can avoid the mass lock zones, and I can see what things aren't going to mass lock me. So, for example, I could fly right through this asteroid field and not worry about it because there are no mass lock. Well, that's a ship. That's totally different. That's totally different. The asteroids don't mass lock you, but the ships do. But all of these other objects here would mass lock me if I got too close. So I'm going to go out of the way. Boom. Here we go. Okay. So now we're going out this way. I wonder what this is. I don't actually know what that is. Let's see. What is that looking at? Straight ahead. Oh, God. I don't... Oh, shit. Here I was saying I don't want my lasers. Well, I definitely don't. Still don't. I mean, that thing, there's no way I'm going to be able to fight that many of those guys. And they want my cargo, so I'm getting out of here. Nope, nope. Get out, get out. Go away, go away. Yes, okay. Okay, so where was I? Oh, boy. I don't like that. Okay. What is this? I don't know what that is. What am I looking at? Is that the graveyard? No, that's another station of some sort. Who are you? That is the graveyard, but that's a station at the graveyard. What is that? What is that? Is it a dead station? I've never been here before. I don't know what that is. This is a dead station, I think. This is the Orbital Graveyard. There's an expansion that puts this in the game. And these are all just dead ships. And there's one little dude here. A patroller. Oh, that is a real station. It is. The Orbital Graveyard Station. Let's go in. Let's go see what's over there. Alright, so we need to slow down and turn around. Alright, let's see if we can get in. My queue position is number 2. Alright. You know what? I'm going to risk it because I'm too excited to wait. What? Oh, okay, I have a slot now. But I'm probably going to die because look at how far... look at how low I'm going. Oh, no. Oh, don't scrape, don't scrape. I am so bad at this. I should not be doing that. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Yeah, make it. Oh, God. Did I get hit? Did I hit something? I don't know. Okay. An attendant in a somber dark fiber suit and wearing a matching expression collects the 6 from you and wordlessly waves you into the station. All right. Oh, the collector, number 1. In the station's canteen, you hear an older pilot muttering into his beer. He's currently pestering his neighbor with a story from the space lanes. He claims he got 1,000 credits from an ultra-rich spaceship collector who is nutty as hell, but loves making strange bets and showing off his collection to VIPs. After the long-winded story, which seemed to feature an opossum for some reason, you finally have a chance to address the pilot and ask about this collector. Hey, bub, where's this collector? Or, interesting story, would you tell me more if I bought you another round? Yeah, maybe. If you sweeten the deal, I might be able to help you out. See, my old ship got blasted to pieces. I got my replacement, but I don't want to leave the station until I can buy a replacement escape pod. I ain't crazy. You cover the cost of a new pod, and I'll tell you more about the collector. Can't afford it. Sorry. All right, well, that mission thing will come up again down the road, so it repeats. So I don't have to take it right now. I didn't miss anything. So let's go and see what I can sell. Okay. Fresh water. That sells pretty high, and food sells pretty high. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can do that. 507. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now, the graveyard market has machinery, 12 tons of machinery. It's got a lot of stuff that we shouldn't be selling because that's illegal. And I'm a good boy. We could do some computers. Those are expensive. And we'd only get 4 tons worth. And the machinery has a better differential. So we'll go with the machinery. Loaded 18 tons. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What am I doing there? Sell the freshwater too. No. Oh, they didn't want it. They didn't want to take it. Okay, they didn't need it all. Yeah. So I have 10 tons of that. 10 tons of machinery. Okay. So we can probably sell the freshwater at the other station. Keep the machine. Keep it. Yeah, I'll keep that. All right. All right. So now we're going to go to the other station in the thing here. Okay. I'm still mass locked. Whoops. Okay. So now we need to find that other station, which is probably over there. No, not there. That's the casino. Over there. Oh, I don't want my weapons on. There we go. Oh, but that turns off the thing. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. There we go. And we're in green. Okay, so now we've got to avoid that mass lock zone and work our way towards the main station. That's another planet out there, which we don't really need to get to. Oh, God, don't want to do that. I want to stay on the outside of that. That circle is really technically a sphere. It's just that you're only seeing the edge of the great circle of it. What is that? What the hell is that? I don't know. I probably don't want to find out just yet. Where is the main station? It's over here somewhere. It's not too far away. I realize this is making me look drunk, but that's okay. Alright. There we go. So the this marks the main station there. Okay. Let's go to it. So you can see the telescope is really, really useful. Not only because of the mass locking, but also because of the locations of all the different entities in the system that you can see nearby. Once we get an advanced scanner, there will be even more that we can see. We can kind of skip through all the major elements of the system, like all the different planets, and then different areas where we can do certain missions, where it'll tag a beacon or something only through the ASC, the advanced system scanner thing, or I don't know what it's called. But here we go. All right, let's go and nope, don't want to do that. I want you. There we go. Now, let's traffic control. Ah, God. 3 ahead of us. Alright, let's go right here. Am I at the... Read quat! No sweat! I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Alright. I am at the station facing side of the buoy. I am. I'm right here. I'm right here. Maybe I need to go a little bit farther away from the buoy. Maybe. Waiting. I'm going to go a little bit closer. I never understand what that thing is asking me to do, because I really am right there. I really am right there. Station facing side of the buoy. But maybe I need to be farther away from it. I think that's what it is. There's probably some number of red pips away that I need to be for that message to stop. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't prevent me from docking, but I like to have the immersion of it telling me that I'm in the right spot, so that it'll give me a different message saying, hey, just wait there. You'll get clearance in a minute. But I guess not. So I'm just going to sit here and wait. Please stand by. You are number 3 in the... I was number 2 before. Wasn't I? I think I was number 2 before. Oh, and this is fun. I just discovered that the problem with my original second episode wasn't that it didn't record. It's that I accidentally streamed. And it didn't record. So I was streaming. I actually had one viewer other than myself, which is kind of funny. They probably were screaming into the void, noticing that I hadn't paid attention to them. Because I did not know it was happening. That is how much of a professional YouTuber, Twitch streamer I am. I didn't even know I was doing it. Maybe I can do it in my sleep. Alright, here we go. I did get authorization, right? Yes, I think I did. Oh, I'm going too fast. Going too fast. I don't want to get fined. Alright, here we go. Into the station. There it is. Okay, we have seen this message before, so we got charged 6 in station fees. There we go. Now let's go sell it. There, we can sell all of that. And we can sell all of that. Good. We got 552. Save. Now, is there anything fun here? We're in a zone. We're in a 12 tech level area, so we're gonna basically we're gonna be able to see every single thing that's purchasable. Notice how big that is, how long that list is. So we're just gonna do a little bit of checking it out. So we've got 552. We don't want to spend more than maybe 200, so I don't really think we need to get anything at this point. But there is where I have my large cargo bay. I could sell it for 10, and then. Well, I don't know why I'd want to do that. Well, it costs 10 to sell it, and then you can sell it. So there's like a bit of a fee. Comms log. You know, a lot of these are not useful to us at the moment. Hud Selector lets you select your HUD while you're out in space. But I only ever use the Vimana, so I don't have any use for that. This will guide your ship into the dock of the station you targeted. Speed controls are in your hands, so you can ignite injectors to arrive faster or stop to avoid collisions. That's useful. I was going to do some docking, auto docking. The automatic docking system will charge you a little bit. I think that's probably an expansion that I installed. But that's fine. A few other things here. There's really nothing that I want at the moment, not with the amount of money that we've got. So I feel like the best thing to do is to just keep trucking. Alright, let's get some machinery here. That would probably be best. Oh, it's so much money, so little money. Alright, let's load that. Alright, and we're going to go back here. So at this point, we're starting to just do a little bit of runs back and forth, back and forth. So what I may do is do some runs off screen, and then, oh god. No, don't turn my missiles on. Stop it. I don't want my missiles on. All right, what was I saying? Oh, yes. So I may just do some of that off screen, not record it for an episode here, and not accidentally Twitch stream it. Wow, can't believe I did that. And then, like I said, cut short here. We're 35 minutes in. The first episode was an hour and 10. The second missing episode was also an hour. This one will be 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So I might just do that, and then come back after I've made a little bit of money. I won't do anything interesting. I won't buy any equipment. I won't do anything, because I feel bad that I didn't get to show buying that equipment piece of the cargo. But that will allow me to avoid boring everybody to tears, if there are, in fact, any people watching. And then I will be able to come back with some money in my pocket, and then we can actually get to some more interesting stuff, like buying more equipment, buying more things that will get us more things, and just start steamrolling. So I am going to stop it here while we are floating in space and running along, and see you next time.